Hello and welcome to Toast Talk 95, District 95's very own podcast. This is all about Toastmasters for the district. The objective of Toast Talk 95 is to peel the curtain and show you what goes on behind and help you meet people who are running Toastmasters in the district, like today's guest, who is the area director for Division D, District and Area D2. Her name is Veniece Tse. And welcome, Venice. How are you?
Hello, it's nice to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
No, thank you for taking time out. I know it's the Christmas season and it's very busy. The work must be busy and everything. And you still took time out. It's amazing how much fun it is to talk to Toastmasters. Because if you don't know about it, let me tell the audience that everyone you see here is a volunteer. It's taking time
Exactly.
out from their own energy, their own time, and their own personal time to help the district grow and help the members achieve their pathway goals. And well, Venice will tell us more about her activities. But Venice, there's always a story there. So I'm going to ask you the first thing. First things first. When was the first time you learned about Toastmasters?
Well, it's all started back in 2018. I've just achieved one of my key milestones in my career. I presented to the CEO of my company, which is an international bank in Australia. I was really nervous at that time. My palms were sweating, my heart was pounding, and I don't really like that feeling. So I decided to find a place where I can actually improve my public speaking skills. And at the same year, my company actually hosted an area level speech contest for Toastmaster. And there, this winner of that contest, she was so funny. She talked about a competition that she joined for eating hamburgers.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yes, she was an amazing speaker. And then I just want to know, like, how did she learn that skills? Who helped her? And then I found out her club. I decided to pay a visit. The rest is history, because that club was like, everyone in that club was just so funny. We had a great time. Everyone was laughing like every 1 to 2 minutes. It's such a magical vibe in that club.
Fantastic. And you immediately joined, or you took a little bit of time? And so you've been a member since 2018.
I waited for membership renewal month. So
Ah, yeah,
March, after a few months, I decided
after a
to join.
few
I
months.
know I'm going to join, and I keep attending the meeting, and then I just join.
Yeah,
The real
here I have
time.
to tell everybody who's watching who's not a member, you can definitely visit the clubs as guests. And whether you're in a corporate club or you're in a community club, you can definitely join as a guest and learn about it. And when once you're comfortable, then you can become a member. So that's fascinating. So from Australia to Germany, there's a story there. So where do you currently live, and what's your club? Tell us about your club right now.
I am currently in Munich. I've been here for almost a year now. So you're right, I'm from Australia. Moved, starting my new life here in Germany, and currently I'm with Toastmaster.
Toastmaster, that's an interesting name.
Yeah. Prost is the German word for toast. So
Ah,
it's very convenient to use that name, Toastmaster, in German, especially
right. So
Munich, the city of toasting beer.
okay, fascinating. So, how has it been? Because obviously you've had a cultural understanding in Australia, and then now you're part of a German club. So, is it? It's an English club,
Yes, it's an
Toastmasters.
English club.
It's an English club. So, is there a difference in the culture, or is it similarities? Could you just tell us about that?
It's quite international for my club. I actually want to thank Toastmaster because it gives me an opportunity to network with the people here. And moving to another country is daunting, especially I don't know anyone here. I don't know have any friends. So when I moved here, I immediately look for Toastmaster Club, and there's almost more than 20 clubs in the Munich area. I've tried a few one, and I decided to join this club again because the people there are so friendly. I actually feel like I'm home again because it gives me that warmth, the friendliness in the club that makes me feel like I'm home, even though that I'm in Germany.
I understand that. And for our viewers, let them know it's the same all around the world. There may be a little bit of cultural differences, like in any place. It's like different cities, our club, little different cities of Toastmasters International. And we may have a little bit of different culture here and there, but the values are the same, goal is the same. When I was visiting the Pakistan, Karachi Toastmaster, and then I visited Oslo's Toastmaster, where finally I became a member. The culture was similar, the goals were similar. The objective was to help each other, create an environment where people are supportive and people listen and give you feedback. And if you get stuck, give you a hint to keep on going. The green card is not up as yet,
Exactly.
So
The structure of the club meeting is almost the same. You still have table topic and then prepare speech, and people are quite wonderful in giving feedback using the PIP method, the praise improvement place method. So the only difference
yeah,
is here
that's
they celebrate Oktoberfest. I couldn't do that in Australia.
Oh yeah, yeah. There are a lot of different kinds of festivals in for different kinds of, like you brought it up, so I'll just mention that District 95 covers these countries: Denmark, Faroe Islands, Germany, Greenland, Iceland, Norway, Sweden, all of these areas. And wherever, if you are in this area, there's a club around. If they're not, we want to start a club, just reach out to us. You can reach out to us through Facebook and LinkedIn. Now, coming to your role as an area director, because a lot of times people don't know that there's a huge team behind Toastmasters, operations, especially in the district. There's so many countries and so many different people working around. So tell us about your role as the area director,
Sure.
and how has it been? Because I'm sure you must have had a learning experience.
Yeah, definitely. So as an area director, I'm actually the liaison between the club level and the district level. There are three key tasks that I need to do as an area director. Firstly, I pay visit to clubs twice a year, and then observe the club operation and then give them feedback so that they can improve on their operation, and then also help them to achieve to become a distinguished club. In addition to that, I also facilitate club officers training, which again is twice a year. In those training, the club officers get to learn different skills. For example, how to create a quality club, how to resolve conflict between the club officers, or even how to be able to get new members or helping guests to understand what Toastmaster is about and how they can Toastmaster can achieve their personal goal. And last but not the least is organizing the area level speech contest.
Yes, as the area
Lots of
director,
things.
you would use. Yeah, lots of things. So just for my information, how many clubs are there in your area?
I looked after 5 clubs.
Five
Some of them
clubs.
are
That's not
English
easy.
clubs, some of them are German club, and then there's also one club which is Chinese and German. You can see how
Chinese and German.
yes,
Wow.
exactly. You can see how diverse Toastmaster is, even though that I'm located in Germany.
German and Chinese. Okay, I should have known about that as manager PR. But you got to understand, people who are watching the show, it's so huge, the 139 clubs alone. But it just helps me understand the magnitude of work that Toastmasters International has, managing 15,000 clubs. And it's not possible without the hard work of all the volunteers who spend their energy, their personal time, and personal money to get these clubs to focus on the members development. And it is fantastic, isn't it?
That's right. Especially it's the knowledge over almost 100 years of knowledge that get passed down from the headquarters and then the international level and then to the district level and then passed down all the way to the club officers. And I think that strength with Toastmaster, we're able to run the club so efficiently and benefits all the members because of the way that we operate in such a
Yeah.
massive scale. There's so many people that we can learn from.
Yeah, exactly. And just I was spending time with the trio, Katharina, Chaba, and Tim. They're just unbelievable, and they're trying to create an environment also within the district officers that they're supportive and they're available, and we can ask them a question right now even, and they'll let us know within the district chat when obviously as soon as they're available. But Venice is saying that you're saying it as if it's easy, so I know there must have been tough times as well as the area director. So what kind of challenges do you face as the area director, just to let people know?
To me, one of the challenges is to organize events, especially the club office training, because we need to find really experienced speakers so that
Mhm.
the club officers are able to learn from this experienced Toastmaster. I was very lucky because I belong to Toastmaster. They have a lot of experienced Toastmaster there already. And I was able to help find some of the Toastmaster to facilitate the training. But sometimes it is hard because I do need to convince them to provide the training, especially it's, again, as you mentioned before, it's a volunteer role. Some people might not be available. Some people might want to talk about different training. So I do need to spend a lot of time to, almost like a scout, find the right person to be able to provide the club officer training to the club officers within my area, actually the division.
It is a huge challenge. I understand because it's like whether you're arranging a picnic, a party, getting people to do things and show up is the most difficult part. And club officers training, for those who don't know, every club has a group of 7 individuals who's called the board of the club. Board needs to go through trainings at least twice a year, and the area directors are directly involved in training them. So it sounds very easy, there are 5 clubs, so 7 people, so they can attend. And but as she said, it's not that they're always available. It's like gathering them is a huge challenge.
And we need to also make sure that the training is is suitable to all club officers, because different roles obviously do different things. You have the president, which is the person that create the vision and leadership for the club, and then you have the education, which is a person that almost like running the show, because it's responsible for every single meeting. And then you have the public relations, which is to showcase how the club can best suited for different sort of individuals that tailor to their needs. And then you also have membership, which is to ensure that the members are able to get the most out of the club in terms of the education, but also the social part as well. And you also have other roles like sergeant at arms and then treasurer, secretaries, organizing a club officer training that's suited for all club officer. Sometimes it is a challenge, because I was quite lucky to be able to learn, to be able to know a lot of people already just in the half a year that I've joined as an area director, and then help me, and then those Toastmaster also helped me to help make this club officer training happen.
Yeah, I'm sure that getting all of these 7 people to attend the workshop is, as I said, it's not easy. And thank you for describing their roles. And what Venice has done is actually she described all the roles of different people who are in the board of the club. And it's now obvious why you are the area director, because knowing all of this information is also very important. So as you go along your journey for the whole year, this is the first half of the year is basically setting up the mood. Second half of the year, our year starts from 1st of July. That's the Toastmaster year. So the second half is all gearing up for the competitions and setting up the momentum. And then in the third half of the year, we have the club competitions. And in the fourth half, the first half of the fourth, it's like in April, March and April, you have the divisional contest, and before that, area contests, and then division contest. And then, of course, in May, we have our district conference, which we would motivate you to attend. It's going to be an amazing event. I have not attended a conference before. I was part of last year's Division B contest and the area contest, and it was a huge, as you said, it was online. So it wasn't much, but this time nothing's going to be online. Everything is going to be in person. So I would request you to check it out and try and attend this event. It's going to be amazing. And you've attended divisional conference, right?
Yes, I attend a district conference in Australia, but I've also attended the district conference online here last year. I was also volunteering as well, and I actually really enjoy it because you get to see the best of the best in terms of public speaking, because the members need to go through the club contest and then the area contest and then the division contest, and then you go to district conference. So the quality of the speaker there is amazing.
Yeah. So before we end, one question. What is your favorite part of being the area director? I asked you about your challenge. What's your favorite part about being the area director?
I love going to club visits. It's one of the best things that I could have experienced as area director. I get to travel to different clubs and then meet new people, learning about their own clubs, learning about their different lifestyle, because I've go to different clubs and they work differently, or they're in a different industry, or they're in a different city. So that actually makes me very happy, because I get to meet different people and learn about their culture. And that's one thing that you can do about Toastmaster. And I always ask people to do a challenge. If you go to visit another city, whether it's in your own country or in another country, go and visit a Toastmaster club near you at that
Yeah,
time of traveling.
very true. And it will help you. I remember I have visited, as I said, I had visited a club in Karachi and then in Oslo, and then I visited the Oslo Talismia club, which is the Norwegian club. And it's the structure is so similar, and you learn so much. It is a must. And but I have had the opportunity to meet people from Singapore, Malaysia, Denmark. I had a colleague come in from Denmark to the Oslo Toastmasters, because a lot of people visit Oslo, especially from Europe. But people from Singapore flew in, and then they were in Oslo, so they set it up, and then it gave me an idea. Well, that's an amazing thing to do, and you get to meet people, and you'll probably get an opportunity to speak as well. And there was a lady who came in from Malaysia. She was visiting, so she said, "Well, I'm a Toastmaster there." So I figured, if I'm there, her husband had an event to attend, and she was joining, but she had time, so she said she came in. And it was fun to learn about so many different cultures, but united by the same purpose of improving public speaking and leadership skills. And as our current president says, Morag Mathisen says, there's so much more. There's so much more about Toastmasters. So
Exactly.
yeah,
And I get to
and
meet you as well, because and then if I visit Oslo one day, then I already
yeah,
know who to
and
go to.
yeah, Venice, you're more than welcome to come and visit us at Oslo Toastmaster. And it's like you will always have friends as well. We met at the district officers training, and it was so amazing. And there were so many different people with different likes and dislikes, but again came together. Germany, it was in Berlin, and then next time I think we're meeting in Frankfurt. So
Definitely.
yeah,
And
it's
then
going to be
after that, the
amazing.
district conference.
Yes,
Yeah.
Duisburg. And I've been to Duisburg, so for the strategy session and with the team, Duisburg, it's an amazing facility. The Sportschule is just amazing. It's huge. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of energy, and everybody should come. So in the end, would you like to say something, Venice, a message, just motivating people to, try and become area directors, not only just stay at the club level?
I would say, if your goal is to lead your own company, or even in your own current organization, this is the job to be in, because you'll learn so much skills about leadership and how to communicate with different people.
And it's true. There's a huge amount of learning that goes on with Toastmasters. And in the end, I'd like to remind everybody, as District 95 says, reach for your dreams, you will achieve them. Thank you very much for today. Thank you, Venice, for your time. I hope to see you soon in